Welcome to My Dedication, your resource for unbiased personal financial guidance. This is Daniel Henry, your certified financial education instructor.
Hi, I'm Daniel Henry, and this is the beginning of something I've been building toward my entire life. This channel is about you, your financial freedom, your ability to live well without worry, and your power to take control of your money without shame, judgment, stress, or confusion. But before we get into all of that, let me tell you why I care so much. I come from a huge family, 6 siblings, 2 amazing parents, and my mom, she is a force of nature. Growing up, she gave us everything: sports, dance lessons, piano and trumpet, family dinners every night, trips to Disney World, a high school jazz band trip to Europe. We had a beautiful childhood, but what we didn't know back then was just how much of it was held together with credit cards. At first, the minimum payments were manageable, but over time, interest rates ballooned. Debts piled up faster than anyone could pay them down. Eventually, my parents had to declare bankruptcy, and I believe the stress from those financial pressures, combined with years of unspoken resentment, played a big part in their separation. Money wasn't something we ever talked about, not at the dinner table, not in school, not even when things were falling apart. So when I say I understand the pain of financial stress, I'm not talking theory. I lived it. One day, my mom sat me down and told me the truth. She opened up about the financial struggles she'd been having for years. That conversation hit me hard. And right then and there, I made a decision. I was going to learn everything I could about money. I read every book I could find: Personal Finance for Dummies, Get a Financial Life, Fight for Your Money. I studied Warren Buffett and successful long-term investors. I dove into budgeting systems, financial psychology, and real-world strategies that actually work to help people. I became certified as a financial education instructor. These are time-tested strategies based on logic and sound decisions. Here's what I discovered. My family didn't have an income problem at all. We had a spending problem. No systems, no strategy, just hope and fear. So at 18, I stepped in. I slashed every item we didn't actually need. We sold the newer cars and bought used ones in cash. We trimmed the Christmas budget to just a few gift cards and a great meal with family. We canceled cable. We shopped insurance, negotiated interest payments, and I froze our cards literally in a block of ice. It was extreme, but it worked. And more than anything, it changed something in me. Because I realized this wasn't just about my mom. This was happening everywhere. Most people never learn personal finance. Not at home, not in school, not at work. So we're left to figure it out through trial and error. And that usually means a lot of errors. So I made it my mission to help others. Through college and every job I had in my 20s, I helped coworkers, friends, roommates, dozens of people. I sat down with them, no judgment, just support and guidance. We went through every line of their budget, automated their savings and bills, built a true, real plan for them, because everyone deserves to know how to manage their money. Now, let me tell you about my own journey. I've always worked in restaurants, tip-based jobs, but I treated every tip like a tool for something bigger. Through my 20s, I saved 3 down payments. I bought 3 condos in Chicago, turned them into rental properties, built equity, created passive income. Then I moved to Texas and started building something even bigger with the love of my life. I did all of that by living well below my means, by treating savings like my biggest monthly expense, by automating everything so I didn't have to think about it. I still drive used cars. I use an older phone. I always shop for better rates on insurance, subscriptions, anything recurring. And I don't chase the newest thing, because what I have is peace and purpose. If you're in a relationship, let me say this clearly: talk about money. If one of you is a saver and the other is a spender, and you're not aligned, resentment will build. That's why we budget for joy. Brewery tours, budget for it. Parasailing, budget for it. Video games, pets, horseback riding, wine tastings, budget for it. When you have a plan, you don't need guilt. That's what this channel is all about. Here's what you'll get: budgeting from scratch, even if you're starting at 0. Credit card debt strategies that work. Automated systems for savings and bills. a mindset shift from spender to saver, and a real, honest tool to build a life that works for you. Think about it. Where did you learn about money? Because the truth is, most of us never did. But that ends here. If you're tired of feeling behind, if you're ready to break that paycheck to paycheck cycle, if you want a system that finally works for you, subscribe. Join the Daily Dedication. This is just the beginning, and I'm so happy you're here.